Have you ever wondered how those instant delivery apps went from serving just a few neighborhoods to being in practically every major city in the world? It seems like one day they didn't exist, and the next, they were everywhere, promising your groceries or takeout in under 30 minutes. This isn't magic. It's a masterclass in hypergrowth and strategic expansion. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the expansion secrets of rapid delivery startups. How did companies like Ataya, Gorillas, and DoorDash conquer the globe so fast? It's a story of blitzscaling, dark stores, and a whole lot of venture capital. First, let's talk about the secret weapon, the dark store. Unlike a regular supermarket, you can't just walk into a dark store. These are essentially mini warehouses, strategically placed in dense urban areas, stocked with a limited but popular range of products. Think of them as fulfillment centers optimized for speed by cutting out the customer-facing retail space. These startups can focus on one thing and one thing only: getting your order picked, packed, and out the door in minutes. This model is the engine behind the 15-minute delivery promise. It allows for incredible efficiency. Staff aren't dealing with in-store shoppers. They're professional pickers following optimized routes within the warehouse. This focus is key. They analyze local data to stock exactly what people in that specific neighborhood want, reducing waste and ensuring popular items are always available. So, you have the dark store model. But how do you roll this out across an entire city, let alone the world? This is where a strategy called blitzscaling comes in. The term, popularized by Reid Hoffman, founder of LinkedIn, means prioritizing speed over efficiency in the face of uncertainty. For rapid delivery startups, this meant one thing: land grab. The goal wasn't to be profitable from day one. The goal was to capture as much market share as possible, as quickly as possible. This created a powerful network effect. The more customers use the app, the more attractive it is to more delivery riders, which in turn improves service speed and reliability, attracting even more customers. It's a virtuous cycle. To fund this insane growth, these companies raised staggering amounts of venture capital. Billions of dollars were poured in, not to build a slow and steady business, but to finance a full-on assault on the market. This money was used for aggressive marketing campaigns. You probably remember seeing their ads everywhere, on buses, social media, and billboards. They offered irresistible discounts and free delivery promotions to get people to try the service for the first time. The logic was simple. Once a customer experiences the convenience of near-instant delivery, they'll get hooked. It's about changing consumer behavior. They weren't just competing with other delivery apps. They were competing with a traditional trip to the corner store. By making their service faster and, initially, cheaper, they created a whole new category of convenience. This customer acquisition at all costs approach was risky, but it was essential for achieving the scale needed to even have a shot at long-term viability. But how do you decide where to go next? It's not just about throwing a dart at a map. These companies employ sophisticated data analysis to identify the perfect expansion targets. They looked for city cells with a high population density, a large number of young professionals with disposable income, and a culture that's open to on-demand services. They analyze traffic patterns, real estate costs, and local competition. Before a single dark store is leased, they have a very good idea of the potential demand in that area. They start with the most promising neighborhoods in a new city, creating a beat. Once that area is operating smoothly, they use it as a hub to expand outwards, neighborhood by neighborhood, until they've covered the entire city. This methodical, data-driven sell approach allows for rapid but controlled expansion. It's like a game of Risk, but with groceries. Another key to global expansion is localization. A one-size-fits-all approach just doesn't work. While the core model of a dark store remains the same, the product selection inside changes dramatically from one city to another, and even from one neighborhood to the next. In a student area, they might stock more instant noodles and energy drinks. In a more affluent neighborhood, you might find more organic produce and artisanal cheese. Successful startups partner with local suppliers and brands to offer products that resonate with the local palate. This isn't just about food. It's also about understanding local regulations, labor laws, and cultural nuances. For example, the type of delivery vehicle might change from e-bikes in Amsterdam to motorcycles in Bangkok, to adapt to the local infrastructure and regulations. This ability to think globally, but act locally, is a huge differentiator. Of course, this hypergrowth model isn't without its challenges. The rapid delivery market became incredibly crowded, with numerous companies burning through cash to compete on price and speed. This led to a period of consolidation. We saw mergers, acquisitions, and some companies simply shutting down. The race for speed and market share often came at the cost of profitability, and in some cases, questions about worker welfare and the gig economy model. The initial phase of growth, fueled by venture capital, had to eventually give way to a more sustainable business model. The focus began to shift from pure growth to operational efficiency and finding a path to profitability. This meant optimizing delivery routes, improving inventory management with AI, and experimenting with membership models or higher delivery fees. So, what's the future for these companies? The initial land grab phase is largely over. Now, the battle is for loyalty and long-term sustainability. We're seeing them expand their offerings beyond just groceries. Some are moving into pharmacy items, electronics, and even acting as a rapid delivery service for other local retailers. They are leveraging their existing logistics network to become the infrastructure for all types of local commerce. The dream is to become the remote control for your city, where you can get anything you want delivered in minutes. The secret to their expansion was a perfect storm, a clever operational model with dark stores, the aggressive blitzscaling strategy, funded by massive investment, smart data-driven location scouting, and a deep commitment to localization. It was a high-stakes gamble that has fundamentally changed our expectations for convenience. From a few neighborhoods to a global presence in just a few years. The story of rapid delivery startups is a fascinating case study in modern business. It shows the power of a disruptive idea when combined with immense capital and a relentless focus on growth. While the road ahead will be about finding profitability and fending off competition, they have already succeeded in changing how we shop and live in our cities. What do you think is next for this industry? Will the 15-minute promise survive, or will we see a shift in the model? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this interesting, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the businesses that are shaping our world. See you in the next one.